committee member. The last 9 meetings from meeting 1, the first meeting until last 9, I never failed to raise and object whichever affects the Indian community. I was vocal, I was critic, I fought for the community. There's no any point at my self-interest was shown. I worked with the community interest and I put my self-interest above the community interest. And I do question about the current MIED status. I do say that a 3.5 million will siphon and will start channel to T. Morgan's company. And we also requested, since by knowing that the money is from MIED, as a leader who is committed to the community, is duty bound to return the money back to MIED. I do not know whether he did it or not, despite of several requests and the pressure. And he looks like he's silent, and the money is transferred still, whether it is account in his own company or back to the MIED, which is not known as it is now. He can turn and tell that he doesn't know that where the money came from. After knowing, after notifying and indicated that it is from there, is any leader, you are attached to the party which the fund should go for the benefit of the community, you are duty bound to solve it. If you keep quiet, then you are not fit to be a leader. So here your self-interest exceeds the community interest. That's how now MIC, the leadership is. MIC youth is a very good example.
So is there enough evidence?
I approved with the evidence when I was earlier with the documents, how the money was transferred with the draft.
Any action be taken?
I'm very sad that I think he keeps silent, and even the government also keeping quiet on it, and MIC leadership also just silent on it.
Was there a Muhilan lodge a police report?
Okay. There is a various irregularities in MIED. There were one time when I was a CWC member, when Dr. Samy brought to the attention of Central Working Committee members. He told his side of the story, that what happened that with the Tantri Pahalingam, with the former CEO Chitrakala, and all those involved in irregularities. I boldly put a question to the party president and the spokesman at the time, Tantri Nija, who was involved and to become a spokesman for MIED to protect the Dr. Samy's interest. How it can happen that if you audited every year, the person who answerable is auditors, nobody else. You cannot lump up, and I think major fund is already siphoned. And now you are telling that now only you are sending for auditing. Very simple answer, documents are not forwarded to us. Now only you are forward to the auditors, they will come with the audit report. Which means all the years what they were doing. Who's answerable? A board is the answerable, the trustee is answerable, the chief is answerable. That means it's a known, you know that something somewhere wrong. Any leader in other countries, any minister or any leader, by pointing out you are responsible for the lost and you are part and parcel, if you are ignorant or if you are careless, you should vacate a position for the benefit. That is what we call that you can exit out with reputation. Here is not happening. Millions of dollars siphoned. Still they are keeping quiet on it. And the community looking at it. And they are keeping quiet. And Dr. Samy boldly can tell the 3,000 branches, but he don't have gut enough to call for a secret ballot. And the 30 to 35 students members sitting there, 1 or 2 are voicing out. Others are with the self-interest of getting the board appointment, government appointment, keeping quiet. Now not Dr. Samy only answerable to the community. All the CWC members who are part and parcel, who is with Samy who do not want to support and voice when I was objecting with most of the community issues, including government linked companies, MIED, and Indian affected issues, they were not to support except 1 or 2. Unfortunately, Kumar Raman, who came to protect me, that's the first and last, was sacked. There's another vocal leader, Mr. Palniappan, who's there. I do not know that what he can do without us. All others are with self-interest. I can boldly can tell. No one dared to open their mouth. So the loss is Indian community.
Will you be making a police report?
I'm looking at it, making police report, police by not taking action. I don't think so that we can do much. Before the general election 2007-2008 March, I had a 2 hours chat with Dr. Kip Toyo, who was the Mantri Basa of Selangor. After my intra involvement, and he took for a private meeting, I do told him, community, Indian community came to this level, we went to the street, not all of us are against the government. We also against the current leadership. We were frustrated, we were fed up. We do any other platform, we lodge a report, you don't act. There's a wrongdoing, you protect. By knowing it is going to bring a loss to the Indian community, you all just keep silent on it. When everything ended up, we no choice. When people gathered, we went to the street on number 25th, show of frustration to the government. So government took it as we anti-existing government. Actually, it was not true. It was true. I also participated. I was a strong Barisan man. I was a hardcore of MIC. And all the wrongdoings are protected. Government was silent. Even now, I think T. Mohan can challenge and tell the PM can't even involve. It means it's downgrading the nation number one. Till now, I don't see any action. Neither party leaders took any action or even the community. I don't see. If anything bursts today or tomorrow, that is why they are showing that they are frustrated and they are questioning. It's not happening in the Indian community. Not only in the Indian community, even among UMNO and MCA. It's a fact that Prime Minister cannot involve in party internal affairs. But it's wrong for any leader to pull the Prime Minister into their party affair. Link with Klang function down for the Indian community, link with that function on that statement. Why do he brought PM in? Why do he bring the President of US for America for no reason? Do you even try to jeopardize the relationship between Malaysia and America? He is answerable not only to the local, even to the foreign minister. You may take it light. If it is flashed in Reuters in the national world news, they may think that on Joker also running down and downgrading the President of America. Do you mean that our Dato' Sri Samy was too powerful than President of America and too powerful than Prime Minister? Today's message in the media that clearly indicates PM do not take any action whatever Dato' Sri Samy or Sally say.
So would you consider perhaps filing a report to MICC?
I'm looking at all the pro and con. We also fed up and frustrated. And we don't see that various reports were made. Various reports were made against MIED, MICA, all the wrongdoings. I personally lodged a report 5 years ago of the wrongdoings of MICA Holdings, linked with one of the company which was involved by Velpari. The project was assigned to MICA Holdings and through, I can't remember, the MICA Resources or something like that. Through that they channeled the business somewhere, they made some money. All that were not recorded in MICA account. Clients had to say that there's a property worth of 10 million. 10 million worth of property, they sold it for 3.5 million. Obvious, tangible asset. Tangible asset. You can go and just take it, the photograph of the property. 40,000 square feet, heart of Klein town, with the building. Worth of 9 to 10 million. If you can sell for 3.5 million, what that indicates? You are trying to deny there's nothing gone wrong. You are trying to tell you can sell the property without a tender. Community aware about it. The Barisan nation aware about it. How many are making noise? Everybody's life is the risk. Even today morning I got a threatened call. Nowadays even threatened call I don't lodge a report. It's already common. Because I came to the level, I already taking the risk. I'm taking the risk that anytime anything can happen to me. The only loss my family. My wife, my children, that's all. And my close relations. I'm playing with fire. Going and lodging a report, giving a press statement, announcing a threatened call. It became mockery and very common, very common. Even I can show you morning with a private line. Now they only threaten not killing me, they want to threaten my children, killing my children. They will not step higher now. So this type of life I am living. How many have got to continue? So July 4th is a day, we are going to decide. The community wants us to continue, we continue. If the community don't give us any more support, I also high time to just shut and you don't care about the community and you forget about it, whether you are going to unite or you are going to fight for the rights or you are going to struggle or Indians going to get the best or going to get their share. That is a fate. I'm looking at the leaders are getting fed up. Fourth function, I try my level best to unite back to Indra leaders. Earlier was Ganapati Rao. Now the same Samuel's paper, the president's paper, backing him as a DAP leader. I'm considering him, endorsing him as a community leader. Here community comes first, party don't come. If he's going to come and campaign with his party, we don't allow. He's going to voice for the community together, join together, unite together, forward to the government. Why don't we work together? It's wrong of them to today, even Tamil they say you want to join DAP, that's the platform you're going to use. I'm already with the party for the last 38 years. what nonsense they're talking about, I'm interested of getting